Hello everybody and welcome to day 13 of Artvent, and I just realized today is Friday the 13th, like a 13th, like not the, but like, fun thing to know. And today we'll be redesigning Olaf from Frozen, another iconic Christmas character. And as you can tell, I already did a design and I recorded it. I started the recording. I don't know if somewhere along the way it just stopped recording or didn't save, because I literally have I put it on automatic save, when it records, when it does the screen recording. And I made sure, I literally checked twice because I'm so pessimistic and paranoid. And okay, I'm gonna start again, because it happened to me once where on accident it just recorded a black square in the background or something, and it still didn't work out. I don't know at what point it stopped, but I figured, you know what, I'm just gonna do another Olaf redesign because I have the time, I guess. So lucky you're gonna get two, and they're both colored in. So yeah, as you can tell in the first one, I went for a more chunky version who's more small. Oh, I guess, is it chunky? I don't know, I guess just his proportions are more planted to the floor, and I thought that'd be a really cute idea. And then he basically kind of looks outside of the snow, out of his own body. And for the next one, I basically went for a completely different approach, basically a more chaotic snowman, where it's not the picture perfect snowman, but a little more funsies, and how maybe you would actually expect, when children do snowman, they're not, well, depends on the child. For example, me as a artistic child who loves to draw, of course I put in all the effort to make the most beautiful snow sculptures, but the average kid, especially when you're really young and small, it isn't perfect, because that's not the point. It's supposed to be fun, and that was basically what the second Olaf redesign is about. And I didn't think of any different names. That is simply a redesign. And yeah, it actually had it really easy this time around. I also had an easy time redesigning Jack Skellington, but considering that snowmen are pretty simple in their design, or can be, it is really easy. Especially Olaf is also I guess that's the genius behind him, is that his design is quite simple, which I guess also makes him very marketable. Which is why it's also easy to redesign him, because I'm not gonna do a crazy ice character who's super detailed, or a crazy ice sculpture, because that would be so far off that I might as well, make an original character. So yeah, as you can tell here, I basically went with this, idea that, how when you do snowman, either you do little snowball hands, or you do the sticks, and here's kind of a combination. He has one wooden leg, almost like a pirate or something, and then one arm, and then the other half is a snow, and then he has a huge nose. So I thought that would be kind of comedic. I also thought about, which I didn't end up doing, but I also thought about maybe using a misshapen or broken off carrot nose, because again, I think it's kind of funny that in reality, obviously, these snowmen don't turn out perfect, or as visually pleasing, because it is just made out of real things and they don't come out of the 3D printer. So yeah, I tried to sort of include that in this design in particular. And yeah, I remember I used to love in general when it snowed, because these days there's not so much snow, and where I live normally, especially back in my childhood, we used to get so much snow, unbelievable amounts, where like it basically would have gone up like to your knees or something, like, and I'm not talking like to like a little child. I think a literal child would have drowned in that amount of snow. There is so much snow and I miss it, and it's literally like, you know, in not even 2 weeks that there will be Christmas, and I haven't seen any snow. It's so sad. I don't know, maybe at my parents' place, like, which is a little bit more outside and like not in the city, but it's not full on countryside, but it's like, you know, a little cooler, because I guess just because of like urban climate, as we all know, in the city there tends to be not as much snow. So yeah, haven't seen anything yet, which makes me very sad, but it's kind of like this irony in the last few years where it's almost like, you know, on Christmas time there's no snow, but then like in January and February and March and sometimes even April, then it snows like crazy, and it's like, why? Can we not just like schedule it a little earlier, maybe? That would be fun, you know, so we can have a nice white Christmas that is pretty. But no, I don't think we're gonna get that. And yeah, today's video is a little shorter. If it had recorded both like redesigns of Olaf, it might have been a little bit longer, but technology is yet again sabotaging me. I don't know what I'm doing wrong. I checked twice again. I'm already so paranoid, and even though I'm paranoid, it still doesn't work. Like, what kind of magic's this? But yeah, I hope, you know, you enjoy this the other design. I don't know which I like more, but as you can tell, I tried to basically you know, reimagine like this little wiggle tooth that Olaf has, and use like charcoal or like rocks or whatever instead to make like these two like bunny teeth almost. I thought that would be a fun idea to reference that part of Olaf's iconic character. And yeah, I think we're basically finished. I'm just gonna do like a fun colorful outline to make it look like an actual finished character like with the other one. And even though this video was short, I hope you enjoyed it nonetheless. I hope you like both of the designs. And yeah, I guess I will see you maybe tomorrow. We're not gonna talk about the fact that nobody has watched my videos yet, but that doesn't matter. It's all about the process. So yeah, until tomorrow, and have a nice day. Goodbye.